Hi 3C Smarties, we are going to review subtraction with regrouping today. And one thing that we are going to add to what we already know is the fact that we can always get the correct answer when we subtract by checking our work with addition, because subtraction and addition are inverse operations. That means that they undo each other, and we can use that to our advantage in checking our work. Let's take a look at that idea with our first sample problem. Let's say that we have the number sentence 103 minus 25. We could first start, like always, by checking in the ones column. We see 3 minus 5 I cannot do. And when I look next door to the tens place, there's a 0 there. So we're not able to regroup from the tens. I then have to look one place farther, and we see that we can regroup from the hundreds place. When I regroup from the hundreds place, I now have 0 in my hundreds and 10 in my tens place. Now, when my 3 looks to regroup, we have value in our tens place to regroup from. Instead of having 10, we now have 9, and we bring it over, and we're left with 13 in our ones place. 13 minus 5 is 8. 9 minus 2 is 7. 0 minus nothing is 0. And I can now take this a step farther by checking my answer, my difference, with addition. To check my answer with addition, I would simply work from the bottom up. If I take my difference of 78 plus 25, I will know my answer is correct if I'm left with the number we started with, 103. 8 plus 5 is 13. I'll put the 3, carrying my 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. 103. That answer checks out. Let's try another sample problem. For this one, let's start with a problem like 205 minus 68. When I start in my ones place, I notice 5 minus 8 I cannot do. When I look next door, I see that there's a 0 in my tens place, so I can't regroup from there. I have to go one place farther. I notice that there's a 2 I will borrow from my hundreds place. And when I do that, I now have 10 in the tens place to regroup with. When I regroup from the tens place, I cross it out. I'm now left with 9. When I regroup, I now have 15 ones. 15 minus 8 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 1 minus nothing is 1. Like always, I'm going to check my work to make sure that it's correct, because we can always use the fact that addition and subtraction are inverse operations to make sure that our answers are correct. I will then start from the bottom up. Seven plus 8 is 15. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 6 is 10. And 1 plus 1 is 2. 205 is the number that I started out with, so I know that my answer checks out. Use these problems that we did together to help you complete your sample problems. Don't forget to bring in your worksheet and any questions tomorrow, and I will see you in class. Okay guys, you can come in.